I've always felt that I was going to do something of significance. I didn't know exactly what. In fact, it was not until my adult life that I even realized I was drawn to the space of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I was actually working for an advertising agency, and I remember, sitting in my office one day and I had this epiphany. I was reflecting on the fact that I love this career path. It was very dynamic, always on time, on budget, on strategy, on spec. And I remember when I would go to the New York office taking notice of the diversity of the workforce, but no one was paying attention to Greenville, South Carolina, of course, because they're not known as, advertising market that is quite significant in that regard. And so I also have the wherewithal to be mindful that the BHAG, the big, hairy, audacious goal for the agency that I worked for, was to become the most admired agency. And so I thought to myself, here's a business case. Here is a reason that we need to be much more intentional about creating leadership in the space of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And when I started to really ponder the fact that our role as agency partners to our clients were to be strong marketing partners. I actually had this narrative with the president CEO, who was very hands-on. I had a great rapport with him. He listened intently, asked some thoughtful questions, and at the end basically said, yes, Nika, we need to do this, and I want you to lead it. And that was really when I first recognized that I was now entering into this niche, into this space, into this discipline. The Chamber was doing a national search to fill a position that was newly created at the Greenville Chamber. It was the VP of Diversity and Inclusion. I happened to have been the lucky beneficiary right in their backyard. And I was fortunate to be able to have the opportunity to work for a staple organization in the Greenville area that was really leading the way. And that's not where we started, but that became part of our mission. We knew that we needed to intersect commerce and community in a way that allowed all sectors of the community to be successful, to grow and thrive. And that was rewarding for me, to be able to be in such a position where I was having influence on a greater level around a space and work that I felt, again, incredibly passionate about, and I felt would be an asset to Greenville. Nika White Foundation, we have been very fortunate to award multiple grants to business owners, and it has been so exciting to us to first and foremost recognize that there is a population of minority business owners right here in Greenville that are just waiting for the opportunity to expound their businesses to the next level, and we want to be able to be a part of that.
You don't get grants like that as a business owner. You might be able to get a small business loan, but then you have interest and everything like that. So someone just handing you a check and saying, go do good, go get a return on this, go put this in the ground and get that harvest back from it, that is, I don't know anyone, especially in Greenville, that does that. So the fact that Carlo and Nika were able and willing to do that, to be willing to sow back into their community, it's amazing, and it was a blessing.
So what I hope for Greenville in future years is that we will become even more of a special community, because we have recognized that our strength lies in our diversity and our inclusion of all people in this community. And we talk a lot about how beautiful our downtown is. I want to see us to give equal amount of attention to maybe some of the other areas of Greenville that are maybe not quite as picturesque, but they're equally important in terms of the people that are in those communities. And so I want to see us get stronger at engagement and equity of all sectors of the community. And I think that we are poised to do that because, again, of all the special people that are here that really care about this community.